Pick and ban is over, and we will start with Slowdown as the first map. It was the pick from the blue team, and the blue team is not Glast and Skandear. It is Wosile and Skandear. They can see it again, and BS+ on the other end. Skandear and Wosile, and then Snow and Glast. My god, that was a bit all over the place, the overlay. And now we have it. Okay. We look at fun. Let's see how this match goes. 15 seconds, no, 20 seconds of warm-up for Skandear and Wosile will play against Glast and Snow. There you go. So who do you think is going to win? Let me actually check in the chat. A lot of people guess for aTTaX, which is fair, I would say. But we're going to figure out once the match is over. As actually then won. Okay, let's go into the first round on Slowdown. One of the most competitive maps. It's a map pack, I would say. A very wide approach here. Gets it all speed. We see the first mistake being done by Glast. He's already 0.5 behind. So he has a hard time making something happen on this one. Also here, didn't get the best line. Had to over-adjust a lot. And is almost 1 second behind. So Snow has to make something happen. But Snow and also Glast, they played really well on this map last week. Or like rather on Wednesday, 1.5 weeks ago. Now they try to push themselves into the lead, but Skandear and also Wosile are just so fast. Look at them go, and they might also be on good times as they approach the identity for the first time. And this could be an ace. Reminds me a bit of the exalty victory on this map against Sprout. But Snow with a good ending, and Snow saves the day. Snow at least gets 1 point for his team, and aTTaX gets denied the ace. It's a good end there from Snow. And also 0.88, not the fastest time, but also not the slowest time that we've seen for now. So that's the small stitch that you take, or that you just do to your opponents to just annoy them. Let's see what the next round will bring, right? Skandear are already behind. Now Skandear's made a mistake, and it is Glast and Snow who can secure a victory for their team. But no, it is Glast making a mistake, leaving Snow alone, chasing down Wosile, who's so far ahead, and also Skandear was able to close into Glast, lost a lot of speed, so it could still be the ace for aTTaX. They survive the rest of the map. Of course, the identity can get airtime, you can overdrift and lose a lot of speed. Look at that, Snow with a lot of speed coming into that one. It will be Wosile taking it, and Skandear with a good identity. It is Snow with more speed, but Skandear with a better ending line, and Skandear stays ahead by 14 thousandths of a second. That's it, 5-1 in favor for aTTaX. That is really nice for them. So, good identity here from aTTaX, and they show what they have prepared today. They're showing that, right? Okay, next round. Let's see who takes it. Wosile and Skandear. Both players. Glast in the mix. Can do something, but no. Doesn't really have the best exit. Wosile and Skandear with a way more aggressive drifting line, having way much more speed than him. And they find themselves in first and second, and this could be another ace. BS can get, or will probably get, stumped here again if they continue like that. I mean, they're not playing bad in particular, but they're just missing the pace here. Well, Glast with a great identity, though, coming closer to Wosile, and it will be Glast not being able to overtake Wosile here eventually, even though he had a bit more speed, and also 0.70 from Skandear. Really good time, but another ace for aTTaX, and already map point after round number 3. You know, 8 points already secured. That is looking really nice. Hold on. Round number 4, though. Glast with a great start. Beautiful outside dirt line from him as well. He's, leading by a lot. Wosile has made a small mistake, falling behind. It is Skandear. Now, maybe can deny or just accumulate 1 point to aTTaX name, because both Glast and Snow have a good rundown here. They're not running it down, kind of, right? They are playing well. And Looking pretty nice for them so far, but still Snow is not too far ahead. Like only 600ths of a second. That's what Wosile can do. Oh, he's too far behind, Jeff is saying, unless someone just jumps out of that one. But this looks to be a victory or a draw. I think it's a draw because Skandear is not getting first. He's 200ths behind. And it is 9-3. Still a victory though, but aTTaX is so far ahead though that it will be really hard for BS+ to come back with it. Or come back from it, right? Track point, and one mistake has already happened, and that was Glast failing the first possible corner. That is hard to come back from. Snow falling behind, so this is almost over already. Like, it's so hard to just gain the time there. The identity can be saved a lot. You just lose time, but you can make it through, you know? And that's like the best thing in this map. You know, Skandear did a fantastic job of also extending his lead towards his opponents. Already 1.2 seconds ahead of them. And this could be another good time. Could be another good sub from him as he approaches the identity now. Being 0.4 ahead of his teammate. Is surviving it. Skandear takes it. Wosile on second. It's 12-3 on slowdown, and we're gonna go to map number 2. Also 0.68. Yeah, good time here from Skandear. Closing it out. BS+ won one round, but it is looking aTTaX like aTTaX has prepared a lot, just bringing pace on the map. Parkour. Like always, those maps with tricks, BS+ is really strong on, and we are seeing this map for the first time today. And I think BS+ has a good shot of winning here. This identity is definitely not that easy to do, and we've seen people going for the wobble, which is kind of hard to control. And I think it's all about consistency here and also survive up until the identity. If you're a little bit behind, okay, you know, it's fine. You shouldn't lose too much. Like Glast is already 0.5 behind. But one respawn or one touch on the outside third corner there where you have to hold your gear can be super costly. So it is definitely not easy to do. And I think those are the maps where BS+ as well, like Slippy Slides and all of those like hard and dank identities is where they can shine through. Alright, so Wosile and Skandear, however, are also like Skandear having a trial background. He plays a lot of Kaki as well. He is known to just having the car control figured out at its finest. So he right now finds himself in the lead. Wosile has made a mistake, and Skandear will usually just not make a mistake here. Actually, all three players in the top 3 survive it. Skandear, however, with the best amount of speed, and Snow comes a bit closer, but it's not enough. 103.03 to win the round. Snow and Glast on second and third, but actually close round. No mistake in the identity, only Wosile touching beforehand. So 102.08 is the world record. We've seen some 101s, if I recall it correctly, from Granadi. We've seen some crazy times on this map. Let's see. BS+ bring themselves on the scoreboard yet again in that first round. This time not falling behind. Have secured 1 point as well as the opponents, forcing the draw. Let's see. Wosile, however, on fourth. It's a close round. No one making a mistake. No one clipping the bobsleigh block there. Looking really good for all players. Skandear with a very aggressive outside line. That was pixel perfect from Skandear, accumulating so much speed. But again, Wosile falling a bit behind. Will every player survive the identity? Skandear's clean with it. I think Glast made a mistake as well as Wosile. So both players had to respawn. Skandear is getting overtaken by Snow. 102.8. And it is Glast on third. So BS+ goes into the lead. Who would have thought 2-3 in favor for them. It's a victory. That's what I meant with tricksters, you know? They're really good at those. But we're gonna chill a little bit in this cast. Only in those most important, or those important rounds. I wanna force myself too much into casting today. Because we didn't sleep that much, you know? A long night. Still had fun, right? Good though. Nice today. Terrible time here. It's all fun. Anyways, what's not fun in this run is Glast making a mistake. At least from his POV. Finds himself on last position, being half a second behind. Wosile and Skandear, however, can definitely make mistakes, but Glast does so himself. So it will be a hard round for BS+ to win. Maybe they can even get aced. If Skandear and Wosile just get the identity across. Looking good. Skandear in the lead. Wosile on second. Snow with a great identity. Gets a lot of speed. And Wosile with a mistake. Snow from third to first in one identity jump. That was incredibly executed. And look at that. Wosile is getting third. So that means he stays out of Glast. And that's a draw. But of course, the winner from that draw is BS+, because they are, with that, still leading. Wow. So 3-4. Going to the next round. As we have Glast with a great start. Snow on fourth place, but not too far behind. Glast with a very inside line. Oh my god, that was so close for him of making it, or of not making it, but he was able to get away with that, even though his car was tilted right before hitting the road. He's still in there. What a Snow. Wosile has made a small mistake. Falling behind. Snow now with a great uphill. Coming closer towards his teammate, and this could be another draw unless someone makes a mistake in the ending. Will Glast now risk the ending with a flip? He has a good approach for that, but he doesn't go for it. I think no one actually in TMCL went for the flip so far, and it will be another draw. Snow almost gets overtaken by Wosile there, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough, guys. 5-4. Alright, let's see. Oh, Snow with a mistake. Clipping the corner. He's on that one. So he loses a lot of speed. Wosile also not getting the best entry into that corner. He's dead out on that one. And there's now a fight between Glast and Skandear for first. Snow on third. Wosile on fourth. Gets a good uphill though. Look at the amount of speed accumulated. Good wiggle there as well. To not like, he bumped very awkwardly there. So you kind of want to adjust or get a flowy transition. Also did it alright. Oh, so did Snow. Look at that now. Now Glast is getting overtaken by Skandear in the ending. And it will be another close round for the aTTaX now. Tying up the score. 6-6 it is. Afi. No. You cannot do that, Afi. You cannot remove XTD. That is not how it works, man. Afi, you cannot do that. Why do you want to remove XTD? Ain't no way, dude. Okay, reverse. Alright. You know, nothing changed. Nothing happened. Anyway, we go into the next round. 6-6 it is. The match is getting heated up. And whoever wins this round is in a very favorable position of taking home this match. This map, I mean, with all me. This Wosile. Looking strong. Look at the others. It's so close. Only 0.14 of a second between all of those players, and it is Snow with a great line. Skandear as well. It's a great round that we're witnessing here. Also with a good approach here. Goes into that second position that they need for the ace, because Skandear is also ahead. Let's see, do we see some flips here or not? Glast has made a mistake. Snow is in there. Skandear slowing down, but it's still enough to stay ahead of Glast, and it will be the victory for aTTaX. Skandear survives it. There you go. Glast 10 seconds behind aTTaX in a very favorable spot of taking home our court. Wow.
Victory.
Going into the next round, aTTaX 8-7 it is for them, and BS+, they need an ace kind of for victory. That would also be your right, as you know, the victory would be more favorable. They had 7 points. That's their game plan. And they can maybe make something work with that. Do some work with that. But Skandear and Wosile leading the round. Looking great for them. Snow is 0.2 behind, but gets a good line over on that part, as well as Glast. So both players are certainly not out on this one. It will be decided in the identity yet again. Skandear and Wosile, first and second. And Glast and Snow are working away with nothing right now, but good amount of speed accumulated from both players. It's so close to call here. Skandear with a great line going over into the identity. Over player holds the gear, but one player has made a mistake, and it was Wosile. So now Skandear has to stay ahead unless he wants to lose this map. Because if Glast and Snow overtake Skandear, no, it will be Glast making a mistake. It would be over, but Skandear will stay on first. Now the question is, will Wosile stay ahead of Glast or overtake him? Nope, he will not. We see another round. Round 8, 9-8. Here we go. A victory for BS+ would mean that we have overtime for the first time today. I think we didn't really have overtime for too often in TMCL, like once or twice, if I recall it correctly. Well, let's see. 9-8 for aTTaX. Of course, they're in a very favorable spot of taking it home. Already a draw would be enough, and this map would go to aTTaX, as Wosile and Skandear are right now on first and second. Skandear with a very risky line, almost clipping there, but it was enough for him to stay alive and get a lot of speed out of that one. Also, both players survive the uphill section. Wosile with more speed. Snow and Glast are behind. Also, 2 mistakes from aTTaX side would be enough for them to take it home. Wosile takes it. Look at that, but who's gonna get it the best? Will someone go for the flip? No, but what a close round that was. Oh my god. Snow almost overtaking Wosile there in the end, but it's enough. That's GG. And that was indeed a great performance from BS+ here, as yeah, they lost by 1 point. So 2-0 in favor for aTTaX. What are you guys doing? Hello? Dude, it's incredible. Okay, we have now back and forth as map number 3. BS+ needs to win, kind of, to stay alive in the match. But if aTTaX takes home this map in a very favorable position, walking away with that one, victory, almost securing themselves for the playoffs. So good luck to them. Race starting. It's 0-0. New chances for both teams. Let's see who takes it. Let's see. Glast and Snow. Oh, Glast not getting the zoop there. And Skandear and Wosile are again already leading. Identity. It's not that easy to do here. The backwards identity. Again, this is a very wicked map. Skandear and Wosile leading hand in hand. Oh, however, Skandear losing a little bit of speed. Gets a good line though, but not the best amount of speed for him accumulated beforehand. And this Wosile still leads the round, but hits there, and it's Glast all of a sudden in contention for that first position. Gets a good line over that corner there as well. He leads by 2, not even by 0.05 of a second, but it's such a close round. Look at that. Every player in the mix. Let's maybe go into the follow all camera here. Look at that. It's synchronized driving all over again. Skandear, Snow, and Wosile. Glast also in the mix. Snow going a bit wider for a lot of speed. Snow has the speed here in the ending, but who's going to get it? Wosile still leading. Snow with a mistake. Glast in the lead, and he will snipe the lead away from Wosile, who was flying into the ending. But what a great round was that. And it's a draw. Very climatic casting, but anticlimactic outcome. And it is Snow, unfortunately not being able to stay ahead of one of the aTTaX drivers. One to one, and I think BS+ has really shown a lot of improvements over the entirety of the season. But they're still missing this last spark, you could say. They're still missing that. They're still lacking it, but I think they're showing us a great performance. I mean, losing 10-9 on the previous map, and that is of course gutting you. That one, you know, the score, it doesn't show that you lost 10-9, it just shows 2-0, and it's unfortunate to see that. However, they're not slowing down. Snow temporarily going to the checkpoint earlier, but slides out here, tries to go for a speed slide maybe, but that didn't work out his way. So Glast also with a mistake had to respawn, and that is looking really good for aTTaX to take home the ace. 57.9 from Skandear. Wosile being 0.9 behind. And, if I recall it correctly, every time below 58 is pretty fast. But let me open up the records. 57.60 is the world record for Masagai. Masa, good focus. Good time. Yeah, now all aTTaX again. Take that momentum, gather it, use it to their advantage. 4-1. This match could be over very quick. This could be very, very, very brutal for BS+ if they don't make something happen in this round. Wosile, however, is not safe right now. Glast and Snow still chasing him down. They had some problems with the identity, and also Skandear now with a good amount of speed. Let's go into the free camera again here maybe, shall we? As it's so close between them. Only a couple of hundreds of a second between them. Wosile with a good line. Snow going with a very signature approach, and it will be the ace for Glast and Snow. You have to be kidding me. What an ending from both players, going a bit more inside, and with that traveling this distance earlier. Wow, that was very nicely done. Wow, another great round here from BS+. But is it enough to bounce back into the match? Bounce back to take home this match? They are in dire need of that. This was the pick, you can see, from the blue team, from the aTTaX side. So, like, can happen. Oh god. Good line from Skandear, but also from Snow and Glast. Wosile on 4th position. It's looking like that they could take it home. Another great round that we're witnessing here. Who's gonna take it this time? Glast and Snow on 2nd and 3rd. Wosile going very wide to accumulate as much speed as possible, but it wasn't enough, and it will be a draw. The match is getting heated up. Another low 58 from Skandear, as players are just flying with the remaining reactor boost and water tires at the end. But it's a draw, 5-5. That one. Good buck slides here from both Wosile and Skandear going into the lead. Glast has made that early mistake. He finds himself on last. Snow, however, has to get something done. Skandear and Wosile are getting overtaken by him. And Snow now has to survive the identity. Gatekeeper that first position. This would be huge. An ace, of course, would be huge for aTTaX as well. Is it enough? Good line from Snow, and Skandear has to chase it down, but good amount of speed accumulated from Skandear. Like, he plays a fantastic first season, that's what I wanted to say. Of course, people estimated him to perform that well, but it's just crazy to see him. Like, Skandear and Wosile, one of the coolest duos to follow this TMCL season. Really, it's really nice. Also, Arizal brought me some snacks here. I'm not sure how they're called. I'm probably gonna Westlands, Lefsa Gold. I just tried it. I'll try them now. Let's see if they're good. I give you the rating. So let's see. Let's see how good they are. Dude, they're so thick. They are so thick. They're filled with... Tastes like cinnamon. Good. 8 out of 10. I'm gonna quickly eat something, guys. Sorry, but I've been casting for the last 2.5 hours. I'm a bit, you know, drained. Yeah, but you can get reactor boost up there because your car tilts a bit. So it's no Glast now, first and second, and look at that. All of a sudden, they are leading the match, not by 3, but by 2 points. And that was a really important one to get for them, because if they had survived this one, now aTTaX can get the ace and just win. It could happen. It's a good ending there from Wosile. Save the day. Dude, this is a good snack, dude. Holy moly. I have to get that to Germany. It's so nice. Important round now. First story that I'm eating. aTTaX. With an ace, they would close it out. Glast is out. He's dead. Dances on his nose. And Skandear and Wosile can make it happen. Also, a victory would be good for them. Snow is there to make something happen. It's called Lefsa. Lefsa, I think. Lefsa God. I'm not sure what that is, but that's pretty good. Not sure if that is even the name. It's really nice, actually. Yeah, I'll show you. So Skandear and Wosile, first and third, and that is enough to force a tie. But Wosile risking it there for the biscuit. But it is a 9-9. Holy moly. It's so nice. I could eat that all day. Victory. I could eat that all day, guys. Left is really good. Maybe, actually. I'm not so sure. Now Wosile made a mistake. Glast and Snow on second and third. Skandear has to get first to force overtime. That would be the first time, but look at that. BS+ not slowing down. They were so close of winning this previous map, but they didn't do so. They lost 10-9. But now they have a chance. And it is Glast with a great line. Oh, but Glast sliding out, lands in a slide. Wosile is even further behind. And it will be the overtime unless Skandear makes a mistake in the end. But I think he doesn't do so. Guys, we have overtime. I bring you some... Dude, please. It's so good. It's so nice. Wow. Like, I think your sweets here are just so much more different than the ones that we have in Germany. Overtime. It is overtime. On this one. Let's see who takes it. Will it be decided in one round or not? Snow with a mistake. And this could already be all she wrote. And aTTaX could again win by a hair. Because BS+ has already lost the previous map 10-9. And we're gonna go to maybe even, could be the last map actually. It could be a 4-0 clean sweep from aTTaX. But BS+ shouldn't hide from their performance. They played really well and lost some of those maps in a very, very close fashion. But it's still not over, you know. Still, Skandear and Wosile both can fail the identity. It could happen. They're surely not gonna do it, right? Nope, they will not. And that's it. Wosile gets first. Skandear gets second. And that's it. aTTaX takes home map number 3. Snow and Glast played really well, but it wasn't enough at the end to close out this map. We have one more map for aTTaX to win. And then they could clean sweep this one. But yeah, I show you the one real quick. It looks like that. Look at that. Like, it looks like this. It's so doughy and has like a filling in there. It's like so good. Mark approved. It's really good. There's Pac-Man. Also cinnamon in there. It is like, it tastes so... I cannot even explain how the texture is. But it's really good. But it tastes like a lot of calories. Alright, Slippy Slide. BS+ pick. So let's see if they can win it eventually. Okay, they're leading. Skandear and Wosile 1.5 seconds behind. Up until the identity, we're just gonna eat. Okay, identity time. I can talk again. Glast and Snow in first and second, but Glast had to respawn. And that's where things have changed. Skandear, to inside, had to readjust, but was able to survive. I think he does have the speed for the end. Oh, good save from Skandear. And it will be a draw. 112 winning time. And aTTaX, kind of having the advantage due to that, because they have 3 map wins already. This person knows that the clock is ticking against them, right? But let's go to the next round. Round number 2 is the closer one. Both aTTaX players have made mistakes beforehand. Also, I think it was Glast making a small mistake over one slide section. So now aTTaX capitalizes from that. They find themselves in a first and second place. Really good Wosile, and also Skandear with a good approach over that section. Wosile maybe going a bit too wide, had to readjust, didn't get a no set out of that corner. Finds himself on 3rd place. Snow on 2nd. The question is, who will fail the identity? Will either one of them fail it? Yes, Snow did. And Snow is behind. And that means that's the ace for aTTaX. And the momentum swinging their way. 4-1. This is looking grim for BS+. Also, guys, how was today's track of the day? Was it a good one? I hope it was. Or is it still ongoing? I don't know. A couple of days still ongoing. Was full speed? Ah, damn. Actually, full speed is fun. Anyway, let's go to the next one. We see Glast making a mistake. Fighting himself on... No, Snow was it. Making a mistake. Finding himself still at the start. Oh, God. He's so far behind. So Skandear and Wosile can certainly make something happen in that one. And go into the lead, and we could already go into the match point situation. This match could be over so fast, even though BS+ had such a good run. Losing matches with overtime and 10-9 on maps by that. Let's see. And Glast deny the ace though, where it jumps to Narnia. Wosile again, not with the best exit out of this ice slide. So Glast has a lot of speed to work with. Finds himself on second place. And Skandear slides out, so that's Glast's chance to make something happen, to at least force a tie and get himself some points. Deny some points towards aTTaX. Of course, get one at least. That's it. Last focus on third. Last after losing multiple seconds at the start.
Draw.
Almost halfway through here for aTTaX. Question is, will they win it or not on this map? This particular map. Snow and Glast are struggling a bit. I think Snow has clipped there, or either one of those players. Yes, Snow has clipped, and Glast is now behind. He has to make something happen in order to get that victory, that first place, force a tie. Get that Wosile in the lead. And Skandear not too far behind. This could be over. Could be already over after 4 maps. So, still fighting with Glast. Didn't get the best exit out of this one, but now Wosile did really well. Also, Skandear actually lost time towards him. And now Wosile bonked into the wall. So Glast has another shot of denying some points. If he stays in front. Skandear with the overtake. Skandear with a great line. Glast going a bit wider. Skandear will have less speed, but it will be enough. 111.9. And also Wosile will eventually get that third place. And now it's 7-3. And it's match point. Yeah, I hope Kanjika wins then. I hope Kanjika wins. Let's see how many calories that 100 grams. 100 gram has 400 calories. And the box has 230 grams, and I just add half of it. So I just literally add like 400 plus calories. Anyway, could be the last round. Also, guys, bear in mind that we have the match of the day coming up very soon. Also, if at couch down there, you know, it can already come upstairs. So like maybe Mark and Björn want to take over again. I'd take a small break. Let's see. Skandear and Wosile, first and second. 10-3. It could go on here. Wosile doesn't get it too well. Struggles a lot with that ice. But then there's only Snow there to deny him. He's 0.6 behind the leader. Let's see the identity. Maybe the last time on this evening we're gonna see slippy slides. But it's Skandear with a good approach. He goes super inside. Snow has a good line as well. Doesn't get a good exit point, but so didn't do. It's Skandear, and Wosile will overtake. Skandear gets third place, and now it's 9-4.
Victory.
So 9-4, and I think this is almost over. Like, it could be a 4-0 for aTTaX. Just performing when it matters, and could be over. BS+ needs 3 consecutive aces to stay alive and to win this map. Yeah. So let's see. Skandear in first, and that is a really good start. Wosile is behind. But it looks to be that they will lose this one here. Continues like that. Snow needs a first place, and then also Glast needs to overtake both Skandear and Wosile. That's what you have to bear in mind. Of course, there is the identity, which is not that easy to do. Wosile again with a terrible exit of the identity, and maybe Skandear can save the day. Second place would be enough. Snow and Glast are still fighting though for their lives. Skandear with a good breaking point here. Glast is coming closer. He's coming dangerously closer. Skandear, however, gets a good exit. No, he doesn't, but I think Snow has made a mistake. Will Skandear survive it here in the ending? Yes, he will. And that's it. Snow with a mistake in the end. And BS Plus losing, getting stomped 4-0. GG.